to another week of Sunday school. We are so excited that you're here, and it looks like Kiley's got some stuff here for us to have a party. Whose birthday is it, Kiley?
Well, actually, Bri, it's no one's birthday. We're getting ready for God's party.
Ooh, God's having a party? Awesome.
He is, yes. God's having a party for all of us, and we get to go.
Oh, cool. What should I wear?
Oh, well, I don't know if he cares very much about what you wear. God's just happy that we're all coming.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wait, who's coming? Are you coming?
I'm going.
Am I going?
Yeah.
I didn't get an invitation.
Oh. Well, everyone's invited to go to God's party in heaven.
Ooh, awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. So Jesus tells a story in the New Testament about the party that they're throwing.
Oh.
Actually, he tells a parable.
Oh, what's a parable?
Well, we kind of talked about this a little bit in our Bible trivia last week.
Ooh.
Yes.
Is it like a parabola?
It is not like a parabola, although your math vocabulary is very impressive.
Thank you.
No, a parable is a story that means more than one thing.
So it's a story like with a moral?
Yeah, like a fable.
Ooh,
Good one.
like a fable.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So we're going to read the story that Jesus told today. So go ahead and grab your Bibles, everyone.
Got it. And I open up to the table of contents.
Very good, Bri. That's where we always start, because this is a pretty big book.
Contents.
So-
Old Testament or New Testament?
We are in the New Testament today. We are looking for the book of Matthew, which is, Bri, which book is that in the New Testament? Is that like the third one?
That's the first one, Kiley.
Ah, right.
Okay.
Right here. So let's find Matthew.
This Bible has a different page number than my Bible last week.
Oh. Yeah, that's why we always want to use the table of contents, because every Bible is different.
That's smart. That's smart.
Okay.
Got it. Matthew.
So once we find Matthew, we're looking for chapter 22. Now, Bri, how do we find chapters?
Big numbers.
That's right. Those are those big numbers in the pages. So chapter 22.
13, 19, 25. Oh, no. Come on, page.
There we go. All right. So once you found chapter 22, oh, I'm sorry, are you there?
I am.
Awesome. So we are looking for verse 8. And the verses are those little numbers. This story is about a king who was throwing a party. It was actually a wedding.
Oh, that's
Wow.
exciting.
So he invited a bunch of people, and they decided not to go.
Why not?
I don't know. Maybe it was too much work, or it was too far away. So
Destination weddings.
So let's see what the king does next. Then he said to his servants, "The wedding is ready, but those invited were not worthy. Go therefore into the main streets and invite everyone you find to the wedding banquet." Those servants went out into the streets and gathered all whom they found, both good and bad. So the wedding hall was filled with guests.
Ooh, that's exciting.
I know. I've never been to a banquet before, but it sounds like a lot of fun. So, Bri, a parable has more than one meaning.
Ooh, okay, so this isn't a story just about a wedding.
It's not a story just about a wedding.
Okay.
So, in this story, we have the king throwing the party. So, who do you think, Bri, the king really is?
Oh, the king is God.
Yes, the king is God. And God's throwing a party like the king in this story.
Awesome.
So just like the king decided he was going to invite everyone, good, bad, rich, poor, he just wanted people there. That's what God's doing too.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I
now,
get it.
here's the other part of that parable.
Ooh.
God isn't throwing like a wedding party here on earth.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's up in heaven.
Oh.
And it's been going on forever, since the beginning of time, and it's going to keep going on forever and ever.
Oh my goodness. That is a long party.
It is a long party.
Awesome.
So we want to tell as many people as we can. We want to help God get everyone we know to this party.
Ooh. We should... Ooh, I have an idea. Let's go make some invitations.
That's a great idea. Let's go make party invitations.
Woohoo! All right.
For this week's activity, we've got some crafting to do. So if you haven't already, go grab a piece of paper, some colors, a pencil, and we'll get started.
Let's make some party invitations.
Yeah!
Okay, now, Bri, I will warn you, I haven't thrown very many parties. So how do we make party invitations?
Don't worry, I've thrown a lot of parties. Here's what you have to do. First, you need a piece of paper. You've got yours. I already started mine. Mine's a little wet. We'll talk about him in a sec. And you need to find any crafting supplies that you like to use. So the stuff that you like to do. Kylie, I know that you really like crayons, so I brought you some crayons.
Love crayons.
I really like to paint and use watercolors, so I used my watercolor paints, and I already started mine. He's all rainbowy.
Bri, if I wanted to, could I like put some glitter on my invitations?
You totally could. I really want to put glitter on my invitations, but mine is too wet to do that right now.
Yeah.
Yours would probably work.
We probably want to do that.
Do you have some glue and glitter?
I do. We probably
Awesome.
want to do that last, though, don't we?
Absolutely, you want to do that last. It's
Okay.
very messy.
And maybe with a parent, huh?
Yeah, always use a grown-up.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so I've got my big piece of paper. What do
Okay.
I do?
Well, I would start by folding it in half,
Oh, sure.
so you can make a card,
Okay.
kind of like a Christmas card.
We line up those corners.
Yep.
All right, so I've got my paper folded. Now what?
We need to write on the front, so we want to make the front cover pretty. My front cover is all rainbowy, and when it gets dry, you'll be able to see I took a white crayon and I wrote, "You're invited to a party," across the front. So when it's all dry, you'll see that show up.
Okay.
So
I'm going to use my crayons. I'm going to get started on that.
do.
So once we've got the front all decorated, what do we put on the inside, Bri?
Inside is where you want to put the person that you're inviting.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a lot of people I want to invite. Can I put all their names in here?
I totally put all their names right here in my list.
That's a good idea. If you have a hard time writing, make sure you get mom or dad or grandma, grandpa, or someone who can write to help you out.
Mm-hmm.
So let's make a list of all the people we want to invite to this party. I'm definitely thinking all my family.
Yeah, I put mom, dad, grandpa, grandma. I put Miss Kylie on my list.
Aw, thank you.
I put Uncle Bob and Aunt Eleanor on my list. I put some friends on my list, like Hannah and Brian.
Now, hey Bri, I remember from our Bible stories that it's supposed to be everyone. So should I maybe put some people on here that I maybe don't get along with or that I don't like very much?
That is a really good idea, Kylie. We do want to invite everybody to this party.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So I've got my list of names, and what else? What else should we put in the middle?
I wrote, "There's a party in heaven," because on the front cover, I only wrote, "You're invited to a party," but it didn't say where it was at. And when you invite people to a party, you want to tell them where it is.
Okay. You're right. You're right.
Okay.
So, Bri, I gotta say, I really like making invitations and I like making crafts, but I don't know if I can make enough invitations for everyone in the world.
Well, that's just it. This is just a craft. This is just a reminder of all the people that we can invite. But you don't have to make an invitation to invite somebody. You can invite people by maybe making friends with them and inviting them to church.
Ooh.
Or by finding someone who maybe looks like they're not comfortable. Like maybe there's a new kid at school and they don't look like they're comfortable there and they don't really know anybody. You could be their friend. And that's kind of like inviting them.
That's a great idea, Bri. So it's kind of like when we talked about being the fruits of the kingdom and doing nice things.
It's exactly like that. Good job, Kylie.
Making connections. Yes. So that's how we invite people to God's party.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for crafting with us, Bri.
Yeah, thanks for letting me use the watercolors.
Anytime. All right, I'm in the St. Matthew hallway, and I had an idea from our lesson last week. We talked about being the vine and the branches and the fruits of the kingdom. So I'm standing in front of last year's Sunday school sign.
where we all put our handprints and got ready to celebrate a year of Sunday school together. Now, I know we can't be together to put our handprints on a new sign. So instead, we are going to make a big vine and branches display. And I want your pictures to be able to put on it. So, over the next couple of weeks, maybe while you're helping someone or working around the house or doing something nice that we would consider being the fruits of the kingdom, have mom or dad take a picture and send it in to us at St. Matthew so that we can put your picture on our Sunday school vine and branches display. Hope to see you guys soon. Bye!